Our bois-d'esprit is filled with many fascinating wood carvings, many of which were sculpted by Métis woodcarver Murray Watson. His wooden creations are the pinnacle of the Royalwood Forest character. The interesting topic of the bois-d'esprit made us eager to learn more about the meaning behind our Royalwood Forest's wooden sculptures. After some research, we got the opportunity to meet up with Mr. Watson and ask him a few questions.
It was called Woody. Remember Woody? And he's kind of off the beaten path, eh? Like he's kind of along the river, and he's a big wood spirit. So I got the idea they were going to make a path through so it was very accessible to the forest. I had to get permission to do it. Couldn't just come here and start whittling away, get arrested probably. So I got permission from Save Our Seine, and that's the group that sort of saved this forest from becoming maybe a parking lot or not really a forest like this. And then I talked to the city of Winnipeg, a couple of people, and they came with me, and I said this is what I wanted to do, and they said, yeah, that's okay, but they stipulated that I had to carve along the path, not into the forest. You want to keep the forest kind of pristine and all that. You don't want people walking through it and wrecking the natural of the forest. So that's what I said, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do, was carve along the path using dead trees. So I didn't want to carve live trees because that would hurt the tree, eh? So I was thinking, how about smaller wood spirits, because they're smaller trees along the path. And I thought I could start with wood spirits. People are kind of familiar with, you know what a wood spirit is? Wood spirit is kind of like the soul of the tree. And for me as a carver, I'm kind of bringing out that soul using my tools. And all my tools are just hand carved. There's nothing power, no electric, it's all manual, eh? I hear from a lot of the people that come to the forest, like, how many are there, Murray? Like, I don't know, is there 4, 5, 10? Now, there's probably about 14. Had some vandalism, eh? So somebody, you know, because they're out here and there's no security. There's one, he's sleeping. That took me because I had to get on my, like it was kind of low, so it was kind of hard. Probably about 3 hours. He's sleeping too. Whoa, wake up, come on. But look what somebody tried to do. He tried to cut him down. Yeah. But he, like I said, he's 8 years old and he's doing pretty good. He's a little bit gray. Whenever I carve, I bring a piece of paper that says I have permission from the city of Winnipeg, because some people get like, what are you doing? What are you doing over there? And I say, oh, I'm just carving a tree, I got permission. So, but they're curious. This was one of the original ones. I had a little vandalism with this, but this one has a good spot because as people come, this one's quite visible, eh?
Do you think that your wood carvings have made a good impact?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think so, because it's another feature of this forest. Like you can see, and it doesn't really stand. It's not really separated from the forest. Like it blends into the forest. Like it seems like it's part of the family or the forest, like the birds and the deer, sort of thing. It's not like a plastic figurine. Like it's still part of the forest.
We'd like to thank Mr. Watson for the time he took to teach us about his carvings. We now have so much more knowledge about this topic.